The Money Minute with Anele and the Club
on 947.
I mean, this has been coming though, Zinati. This has been looming. When last did you hear anyone say, hey, let me just go to the post office really quickly?
Yeah, to renew licenses. I think a lot of people use the post office to renew their car licenses.
Yeah, their car license. But I mean, you can also, there's so many other places
You can do
that
that
you can,
at Pick and Pay or F&B.
or the
That's
Natus system online. Yeah.
So what's going on? Post office, day zero is looming. We're about to close it down.
Day zero is looming at the end of October. So it all rests on Treasury giving it a cash injection of 3.8 billion. So they're there at Treasury, cap in hand, saying, please, we need this. So if Treasury does not give the post office this 3.8 billion rand bailout, then it will be liquidated at the end of October. Day zero.
Okay, so ramifications, job losses.
Job losses. So they're now under business rescue, a process of restructuring, of rehabilitation, trying to get it back to financial health. They're also in negotiations with their creditors in terms of how much money they can pay back. And part of that restructuring then is retrenchment of staff. And they're in the process of retrenching almost 5,000 staff and closing down branches. I think over 350 branches.
And the post office has got a lot of prime property, hey?
Well, that's the thing, hey? Their assets are they've got serious assets, but they're not using them for anything.
And that's the thing, because they're saying, I mean, there's still a reason for the post office to exist. For example, courier services, because they're also located, in prime
Small
rural areas,
towns.
exactly, where the private companies don't really have access to.
And when you think you heard something or read something long ago, sometimes you made it up or you dreamt it. But wasn't there a conversation around bringing the post office in to deal with things like NEFSAS? They're the ones who will, and pensioners' money,
SASSA stuff.
There we
Yes.
go. They used to, the grant recipients, the SASSA grant recipients,
Yes.
actually used to get cash payments from the post office, but not anymore.
I
So
think
you can get it through other
surely
avenues.
as the country, and this is the thing, when the country operates in silos, then things like this happen. But with the Ministry of Women and Health and the one that does the SASSA grants, if they literally get the post office to do all of that, you don't need to go and find a company to do that. You can just literally go with the post office.
I know that there have been lots of ideas around what the post office could do over the
Yes.
years.
Yeah.
The former CEO had
Yes.
big ideas as well.
Yes, I remember.
And also
Yeah.
being able to exist in a digital e-commerce
Yes.
world,
Yeah.
something that they've really just not done. They fell behind on.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
very interesting. So we're all waiting for end of October to see what happens.
Hopefully Treasury can maybe make a plan, or somebody can make a plan before the end of October.
Can't somebody take a lot, buy them out?
Well, no, this is part of the conversation.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's part of the conversation is the private public
Or even Amazon
partnerships as
trying
well.
so hard to infiltrate into South Africa.
Yeah.
Buy the post office and then keep those people employed, and you've got the properties to store all your stuff.
There's
Yeah.
a strategy.
It's complicated.
Do you consultant? Can you see?
I can see.
Anele and the Club
on 947.